Having a sick baby is arguably one of the most tiring aspects of parenting, and unfortunately, it plays a pivotal role as your child works on building their immune system and gets acclimated to the world. What we found to be most helpful when having a congested baby was a consistent routine of saline spray and suction. Grownsy has recently released their SniffEase Spa 3-in-1 baby nasal aspirator, and we were thrilled to check it out. This handy wireless device suctions, sprays, and mists all in one without needing to swap equipment or products. Let's take a closer look. Thank you so much to Grownsy for sending us a review unit of the SniffEase Spa. All thoughts and opinions are our own. They did not get to preview this video prior to us publishing it. And if you want to check out more baby reviews, be sure to check out our site at synoptics.com and subscribe for more. The Grownsy SniffEase is meant to be used in a sequence of 3 simple steps. First, spray a gentle saline solution into the nasal cavities to soften the mucus. Then, use the suction feature to remove mucus and clear the nasal passage. Finally, use the micromist feature to hydrate and offer comfort to the nasal passage and skin. The entirety of the product is meant to be easy to use and comfortable for both parents and children. And I see the appeal. You have the option to not use this sequence of steps and pick 1 or 2, but having an all-in-one option makes things a whole lot easier, especially when a baby might not be the most cooperative partner in the whole ordeal. The device itself looks unassuming with a simple white frame and clear and easy to mount attachments. There's no cables, which makes it portable to carry around and easy to maneuver around active toddlers. Included with the device are multiple nozzles for various ages, a small cleaning brush, and a storage case. When it's time to charge the device, simply plug it in via the provided USB-C to charge. To turn on the device, simply press and hold the power button. From here, you can view the different settings the SniffEase Spa operates on. I appreciate the thoughtfulness Grownsy has put behind the device, adding other features like fun lighting and music that users can rotate through. While both may not necessarily stop your child from screaming when suctioning, they may temporarily distract them, like it did for my son. He quickly became interested in the machine as if it were a new toy and didn't seem too anxious around it like he would get with other nasal suction devices we've used. In some ways, the form factor of the Grownsy contributed to my toddler's ability to hold the handle and disengage any ill feelings towards the device early on. I was surprised at the different settings and suction strength on the SniffEase Spa and how strong it could get. Our previous nasal aspirator was a corded version, and while it may have just been slightly stronger, it was much easier to use the SniffEase Spa thanks to its ergonomic build and cordless functionality. Removing mucus from our sick toddler's nose is still often a 2-person job for us, but this device made it easier for us to suck snot at different angles more effectively. In fact, after a few attempts, my son began attempting to use the SniffEase on his own. He willingly and unprovokingly brought the device up to his own nose, which is incredible. Another feature I appreciated was the lighting and music. This functionality alone made my son less fearful of the device. He was able to flip through different color settings on his own and play music. Even in bright lighting, the color changes were noticeable. I also appreciated that the music was a clear, loud sound and not easily muffled. Note that users are unable to change the volume of music. Our son was intrigued enough to put the device in his own nose after a while, and despite still needing adult support to effectively remove mucus, I'd consider this a big win. He's also a fan of using the mist setting and breathing in the mist after by himself. He's never attempted to suction his nose before with the corded version that we've previously owned. When it came to cleaning parts, everything was also straightforward. The attachments easily came on and off, and a quick rinse with soap and air drying made it easy to reuse throughout the day as needed. During our review period, our baby happened to get sick with a cold, so it was the perfect time to use the SniffEase Spa. While Grownsy made it as easy as possible to use, there are still some logistics to using a nasal aspirator that even Grownsy couldn't cure. First, parents will still need to purchase a saline solution to put into the device to use for the micro mist and spray functionality. While this is easily obtainable through the internet, it's just a must-have to be able to use all the features of the device. That's technically an added cost to consider. This ensures safety and comfort when using the SniffEase spa for your child. There's also only 2 places that you can use the attachments on the device, so even if you wanted to do all 3 steps, you are still inevitably swapping one of the heads at some point in the process. It's easy to do and seamless to lock in place, but a step nonetheless that could give the little one a chance to escape. We've all been there. By the end of our review period with the device, we ended up keeping the mist head along with the suction head on indefinitely and would mist before and after suctioning to keep things easy. In addition, I'm still convinced that even though this makes things more convenient for parents, younger children will still fuss over the nasal aspirators. The motor is not super quiet, and no matter what, putting a foreign object to your child's nose is still going to make them feel uncomfortable even for a short period of time. Regardless, the Grownsy SniffEase Spa does everything it advertises to be in a compact, portable, and easy-to-use device. It's hard to go wrong at this affordable price point, and for younger kids, it can be so convenient on those tiring sick days. For us specifically, we found this form factor to be superior in executing the procedure with efficiency and the least amount of resistance than other wired nasal suction devices that we've used in the past. So let me know what your must-have items are on kids' sick days and what other baby tech we should review next. I'm Lita from These Hypnotics, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!